Keep up to date, and don't open up holes yourself. When it comes to protecting yourself against hackers, step 1 is always to install software updates as soon as they become available. That's as true on smartphones as it is on computers. Yes, updating can be a tiresome and intrusive process, too. Be careful of what you install. When you install a smartphone app, you may be asked to grant it various permissions, including the ability to read your files, access your camera or listen into your microphone. There are legitimate uses for these capabilities, but they're potentially open to abuse. Think before you approve the request. That applies especially to Android users. 3. Review what's already on your phone. Even if the apps on your phone seem simple and safe when you installed them, subsequent updates could have turned them into something more sinister. Take 2 minutes to review all the apps on your smartphone, and see which permissions they're using on iOS. 4. Make it hard for intruders to get in. Advertisement. If a thief gets physical access to your phone, they can cause all sorts of trouble. For a start, your email app probably contains a trove of personal information. Make sure your phone is locked. Both Android and iOS can be set to require a 6-digit passcode. 5. Be prepared to track and lock your phone. Plan ahead, so even if your phone is stolen, you know your data is safe. One option is to set your phone to automatically erase itself after a certain number of incorrect attempts to enter the passcode. If that seems a bit drastic, don't forget that both Apple and Google operate Find My Device services that can locate your phone on a map, and remotely lock or erase it. 6. Don't leave online services unlocked. Auto login is a very convenient feature. It's also a huge liability. An intruder simply needs to open your browser to gain access to all your online accounts. Ideally, therefore, you shouldn't use auto login features at all. If you must, use a password manager app that requires you to regularly re-enter a master password. So far, it should be very difficult for anyone to get into your phone. However, some major hacks have been pulled off without any access to the victim at all. If someone can find out, for example, your date of birth, hometown and mother's maiden name, all stuff that can be easily picked up from a site like Facebook. 8. Beware open Wi-Fi. We all know there's a risk involved in using an open wireless network. But you may not realize how severe it is. Anyone in the vicinity can snoop on what you're doing online. This sort of attack demands specialist software and skills, so it's unlikely to be a hazard in your local cafe, but it's not a danger that can be ignored. 9. Don't let LOCKSCREEN notifications give the game away. Lots of apps pop up messages and notifications on your phone's lock screen. It's worth thinking about what these notifications may reveal. If you work for a big banking company, for example, a visible email from a work colleague or a meeting reminder tells a thief that this might be a particularly interesting phone to steal. 10. Lock individual apps. A strong passcode helps keep thieves out of your phone, but what if a stranger snatches your phone while you're using it? Or asks to borrow it to check a website, then bolts off down the street? On Android, as a second line of defense, you can lock individual apps, so even if someone can get past your lock screen, they can't open your email or banking app without a second password.